What's up, you guys? I know it's been a while. Your girl has been MIAing a lot. Definitely a lot is happening in my life. So yeah, I'm just a normal girl trying to live a normal life. Yeah. So I just want to welcome you guys back to my channel. Today I just decided to quickly record something in the car. I've been trying this video for a lot of times and I failed. I recorded, something happens, there's a lot of noise going on behind, and I know it's because of the message that is there, and then there will be distractions going on and so forth. So today I came a little bit early today, so I just decided, like, okay, fine, let me just do the recording. I've already seen probably the title. It's gonna be Sex Has Almost Ruined My Life. I just want to share a little story about my life when I was a teenager trying to experiment sex, and it almost ruined my life. I'm not telling this story to embarrass myself or embarrass anybody else, but I'm just doing this story or telling this story to encourage somebody that wants to try out a similar thing that might not work out for you, or so that I can help you make a better or a sound decision when it comes to sexual indulgence as a teenager. Yeah, so yeah, I hope that we are getting each other, and I hope that I will have a better or a sound advice to you regarding premature indulgence in sexual activity as a young person. So let me just, before I jump into the story, if you are new on my channel, please join the notification gang and subscribe, guys. There's small, I know that my audiences are also bigger people, older people. So if in case you don't know, that red sticker that is there, I'll insert it here. There's a red sticker on YouTube that you press that is written subscribe. So please do subscribe. Once you click it, it's gonna turn gray or black. So please help me so that I can grow my channel, and subscribe. And then after you're done subscribing, please do hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload something new, or click the like button also. Click the like button so that YouTube can also grow my channel, and so that the message can reach to where it's supposed to reach, to the people in this world, in our country, across our country. And yeah, the sky's the limit, guys. Yes. So without further ado, let's go back. Let's share my story of how I indulged prematurely into sexual activities. I think I was around 17 to 18. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember pretty well the age. I was between 17 to 18 and at that time, and I always wanted to try out sex. And I was also having a friend, and the wrong thing we do is talk about sex with our male friends. That's the wrong thing you can ever do. And I did that. I was speaking to my male friend about the fact that I wanted to try sex, and I wanted to feel how it feels to be kissed. I wanted to feel how it feels to have sex. Girls were talking about there's gonna be blood, and there's gonna be, like, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be achy, and but it feels special. That was what they told me. And in that time, I think I was the oldest virgin that time, and I wanted to lose my virginity with someone that was so special, but unfortunately I didn't have the special person. But I just wanted to try. I was in such a hurry. I don't even understand when I look back right now why I was in such a hurry and why I didn't want it to wait. I just wanted to try it out. I wanted to feel like, how does it feel to try sex? How does it feel to just do it for the first time? That's what I wanted to experience. So I was talking to this guy, telling him whatnot and all that. Remember, guys, if you have been following me or watching my videos, you guys know that I grew up in a born-again home. And one of the rules one of the principles, let me say rather, one of the principles are premature indulgence into sexual activities are not permitted. So you're supposed to wait up until you get married and get your husband. And Husbandicious was taking so long to come my way, and I was so young. And like, for me, the way I see my life, the way I saw my life in that point in time, I wanted to get married with the age of 30. And I got married with the age of 24. I wanted to get married with the age of 30 because I wanted to achieve most of the things that people want to achieve. So I just thought that no, it's the right thing to wait, not to get married, but then on the side you can try a little bit of sex here and there like everybody else is thinking. So yeah, I wanted to try, but I didn't know with whom, and that special person was not there. And then once I also wanted, there were a lot of things that I wanted to try out as a teenager. I also wanted to try out to get drunk. Like, every time people would drink around me, I would take a sip and I would taste some alcohol and all that. So I wanted to also try out to get drunk, and those were the things that I was sharing. And I grew up like a tomboy, though sometimes as a girly girl. I also don't understand what was happening with me, but I understand the fact that I grew up with boys, and then I preferred having relationships with boys, and I preferred talking to boys. Till today, I still prefer boys over girls, because girls got so emotions and I got emotions. So put emotion on top of emotion, it's not working for me. So I prefer guys. So I was talking to this guy, telling him this is because I regarded him as my friend. So I was talking to this guy, telling him that I want to try this, I want to do this, and I want to do that. I had a girlfriend, but I was not sharing those things with her. I don't know why, maybe it's because I prefer guys. So I was like, talking to this guy, and then he knew everything. He was telling me though, no, don't try out, wait for it, wait. He was being a nice guy. But then there came a day that I sneaked out from my mother's house to get drunk. And then we went to the bar, me and my 2 guy friends. We went to the bar. I got so tipsy that I don't even remember my name. They had to carry me home. And the other friend went back home, and I was just left with one friend. And we did the deed. And I was not so proud of myself. In the morning, I was like, how does it feel to be involved sexually? I didn't have the picture of like that picture that I wanted to experience. I did not experience. I was robbed of experiencing that special moment. I'm not saying the guy robbed me. I'm the one that planted that in his head. He just did what I was asking him to do. But I forced things, and till today, I am in my 30s, but I've not experienced how it feels to lose your virginity, because I was so wasted. The world is glorifying sex, Yes, girl, sex is good. Sex is the most amazing thing I've came across in my young age, guys. I'm sorry, I know my kids are also watching this, but they need to know that sex is great. Sex is great, but sex is blessed when practiced within its boundaries. And I did not practice sex within its boundaries. I rushed it and it felt so wrong. I was disappointed in myself. I know God was disappointed in myself. And it felt so dirty afterwards. I knew that there was penetration, but I could not I was looking for that feeling. Like, I wanted it to be special, like in the movies, like when the guy is kissing you, going down and doing all those naughty things to you. I wanted it like that, but it didn't happen like that. Probably that guy was drunk. I was drunk and we're trying out something we don't even know. Because the guy was not so experienced in his sex life, and I was also, I knew nothing about it. So I think it was just a disaster we tried. What is the essence of the story that I'm trying to tell? The essence of the story is sex is beautiful. And in the book of Ecclesiastes, that book 3, is talking about time. It's really explaining that there is time for everything. Certainly, there is also time to have sex. Sometimes there's time to be born and there's time to die. We cannot rush those times. Yes, with the early medication we have, we can rush to born a child, but still, doctors are going to incubate this child, so it's going to still be a process. It won't be easy like just giving birth to that child. Wait for 9 months and give birth to the child. And then there's time to die also. And if you rush, people who kill other people, they don't sleep. Why? Because you have rushed. So there is time for everything. Girl, boy, if you're here looking at me, listening to this thus far, the right thing to do is to wait for the right time. Sex is not getting expired. It's just getting better. I'm gonna say that it sounds very nice for me, ne? Sex is not getting expired. It's just getting better. The older you get, the better it gets. Sometimes you say that if I don't have experience, how am I going to show this person that I know? No. It's not about showing the person you know. It's about finding yourself to enjoy sex. You enjoy sex, and then your partner enjoys sex. That is how sex is. Like, sex is overrated when you are young. Sex is fun when you are mature. Sex is the thing to do when you are married. I mean, if you're married, there's no way you say you can't have sex. It's sex in the morning, sex in the evening, sex in the car, sex everywhere you can have it. It's within the container. Sex creates soul ties, and I had a soul tie with this person for the longest time. This person was doing me so bad I could not break up with him. This person was toxic. I could not break up with him. Why? The sun's coming out, guys. The sun's coming out. I came while it's a little bit in the morning, and now the sun's coming out. So bear with me. Why could I not break up with this person? Not because that I love him so much and because I can't live without him. It was because of the soul ties we created. It was so difficult. People that know me knows that it became so difficult for me to break up with this person. It was a toothache, it was a headache, it was all the aches that are there in this world. Though we were toxic for each other, just for us to walk away. And I only managed to break it with the power of prayer when I broke the soul tie between me and that person. And when I got married to my husband, it was still difficult to break this soul tie that I had with this person. I had to struggle, I had to rumble, I had to pray, and it was not easy. So sex creates soul ties which are difficult to break. After soul ties are created, like if you sleep with Pete, you sleep with John, you sleep with David, you sleep with Peter, you sleep with Abraham. Creating soul ties with 5 men. They have a piece of you. Each 5 men you have slept with has a piece of you that they take from you. Sometimes you don't even know why you do the things you do. It's not because you are cursed. It's because your husbands that you got married to has taken a part of you, and this part you're supposed to use into fulfilling your dreams, achieving goals, has been taken by these people that you got married to through the soul ties. The wise thing, I think, is to wait for the right time. I don't know when the right time will be for you, but you will know it when it's the right time. Trust me, it's funny things. It is how God created us. It is really funny how we find out how or when it is the right time. Only God knows how He did these things, but we know it when it's the right time. Don't focus too much on this burning sensation, especially when your hormones are changing and then you're feeling like, I want to have sex. No, girl. It's not yet time. Let me tell you another one. All this time that I was trying out sex, doing sex, I didn't know how it feels to have an orgasm. I know these kids that they know about orgasms already. These things are taught in school. They are taught on the TV. They know about it. I didn't experience an orgasm in my 20s. And I tried sex in my teen years. So what does that tell you? It tells you that I started sex while it is too early for me. And I didn't even find myself. I didn't figure out what I wanted. And I tried it and it didn't do me any good. I'm very happy that I did not end up with diseases and stuff. I'm glad that God saved me from that. But your case might not be the same as mine. Your story might be different. So I know most of the time the young children are saying, let my mother leave me, let my auntie leave me, let my uncle leave me so that I can make my own mistakes. Some mistakes cost you your lifetime. Some mistakes you can't afford to make in your life, they cost you your life. Some mistakes, some things you just need to learn from other people, and some really, yes, you need to learn from them. I understand, but I think when it comes to sex is one of the dangerous things. You can't afford to say, let me learn on my own. Sex is a place where we all need help. We need a community that will help us. We need a community that will guide us. We need a community that will stand for us. It's not a thing that you'll say, leave me to make my own mistakes. Sex causes your life. If you fall pregnant, that baby's going to be yours for the rest of your life. It's going to ruin your plans. It's going to ruin your life. You're not going to achieve the things the way you wanted to achieve them. So, guys, with this little story that I have told you, I'm not going to decide for you and say, have sex when you're 20, have sex when you're married. No, I'm going to leave it to your conscience to make a wise decision, to make a sound decision for yourself. But I'm going to leave the Holy Spirit with you to guide you in order to make the sound decision that you need to make. So, with this little, guys, adios. See you in the next one. And I hope it has been informative to my little ones, informative to all the people that wants to try out sex, that have not tried, and those that are celibate and that have been bothered by this issue and wants to do it again. I hope that you make the right decision, guided by the Holy Spirit. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it. I'll meet you in the next one, guys. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.